Alright folks, welcome to a very special announcement video, and I'm going to delay making the announcement for a moment. This is Mysterious JG. As you can see, Rumble Roses Double X is in my Xbox. I shouldn't need to make excuses and apologize, but this is not in fact a game I play routinely, but it is the game that I played the last time I had some kind of pseudo-announcement video. In that case, it was my 100 subscriber special video. I played some Rumble Roses Double X, so I figured I'd play some more this time. This is not really my 500 subscriber special per se, because I don't have 500 subscribers. I was hoping I would have 500 subscribers by the time I needed to make the announcement I'm about to make, but that did not come to pass. I was going to show you my messages. I don't get a ton of messages. I don't really hang around on Xbox Live and play, video games for me, other than the fact that I get comments from you guys, and I like feedback, and I like going back and forth with your comments, and playing LPs together with Boba the Vulture. It's not really a social thing for me, gaming, so I don't have a huge number of Xbox buddies, and I'm not suggesting, hey, everybody sign up to be friends with Serious JG. I was going to show you that the two most recent messages I have are both friend requests, and one of them included a message that said, "You rock." One of them came from Mookie Mog, and one of them came from 11 UK Chaos 9. Though they used Roman numerals, and I don't think they were really intending them to be numbers. But I just wanted to say apologies to 11 UK Chaos 9 and to Mookie Mog, but if I get friend requests and I don't know for sure who you are, I tend to assume you're some kind of spammer bot or something. I don't know how the internets work, but I'm afraid of technology, so please don't get offended if I don't respond. My friends list on YouTube, actually, is composed 90% of people who sent me friends requests, and I accepted them before I stopped accepting friend requests from everybody who sent them to me. So if you have sent me a friend request and I did not know who you were, and this has happened anytime in the last several months instead of the first few weeks that I was on, then I probably ignored you. If you'd commented on a video before, I probably accepted. I accepted a friend request from Veteran0121 at one point because I saw his profile when I sent me the friend request, and it was like, oh, he's an LPer, and I watched his videos, and I liked them, and then I friended him, and then since then I found out he's never watched a video of mine, so I'm like, you're not my friend. Although I did watch and enjoy a few of his videos, so I don't know why I'm talking about that, except to say, yeah, I was going to go in and show you these, but then I realized that my, real-world email pops up, and I don't particularly know that you guys need to be able to reach me on my real-world email. You can always reach me on YouTube if you want to. So yeah, here's my friends online. I don't know who you are anymore. I don't remember playing Street Fighter with you a long time ago. Same with you. I really don't know who any of the rest of these people are. These are all people that I probably friended when I was playing Street Fighter 4 when it was brand new, before even Super Street Fighter 4 came out. What else can I talk about while I delay making my announcement? Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. There are now avatar items where you can be Elvis in a scarf. I think the guy to the right of Elvis, our right, his left is Snape. You can be some kind of Mad-Eye Moody in drag, and on the left, I guess that's Dobby, the Jar Jar Binks of the Harry Potter universe. You can check out Comic-Con. You can have fun with fun. Halo is a series. I played Halo 3, and I didn't really understand what the big to-do was about, but, whatever. To each their own. You can become Ray Chesney and various other avatars. There's a gamer spotlight with Morgan. He's a Magic the Gathering fanatic. Well, I'm excited about meeting him. What did I see up here? They're messing with Sasquatch. Yes, now, Too Hot for TV. Yes, you now can use your Xbox to go watch commercials that they did not bother to air on television. Summer of the Arcade. You can get a new Star Wars Kinetic bundle, which I guess comes with some crap Star Wars game. More Comic-Con, Conan. Oh, there's a new Only I Can Save the Think Tank, Fallout New Vegas. This will be relevant in a moment. Amazon.com. What is Forza Motorsport 4? I don't know if that's a game. Add-on pack, I don't know. Space Shuttle era ends. This is actually important news for the history of our nation, because I'm assuming you're Americans. If you're not Americans, get the hell out. But sorry, but no, Space Shuttle. That's human achievement. We all shared a common dream, mostly to beat the Ruskies, but also to expand our horizons and and just, you know, reach out and touch God in the form of stars and crap. And now that's all over because of budgetary concerns. That's not as important, however, as, you know, messing with Sasquatch, which is much earlier on the Spotlight page. I don't know or care what that's about. Same here. Saving so big, it's almost criminal. Oh, I guess they're not making Grand Theft Auto 4 add-on content, are they? I think I bought both of the add-on contents that I was aware of, and I played a short way through one of them and never played the other at all, so I got it. I mean, it was my own fault, but I got ripped off. There's Double X, which we'll be playing when I shut up for a minute. There's, you can see the old school games that I've been playing. Samurai Showdown 2 is a game that I've been tending to LP. I will probably not get around to that anytime soon, and you're going to find out why in this announcement. Why am I doing this? There was something that I found was really amused by that I wanted to bring to your attention, but I think Mortal Kombat. Maybe it just... here we go, Arthur. There's a new Arthur movie coming out, and I don't know why that would be the case. But there is a new Arthur movie coming out, and for some reason I felt the need to scroll through my entire fucking collection of boxes just to talk about that, and now I don't really have anything to say about it. Take me home tonight to watch a crappy Arthur movie. The originals weren't that good. Anyway, I don't really remember the original Arthur movies, but they kind of have a reputation as having been lame. Yeah, okay, so I don't know why I talked at such great length about nothing, but hey, let's keep going. Let's soldier on. Shut up, soldier. Alright, so, I thought a bit about what game I wanted to play while making the announcement that I'm continuing to put off making. And, basically the deal with Rumble Roses Double X is that for a great deal of time, basically up until I started LPing Romance of the Three Kingdoms 11, and that became popular, the Rumble Roses LP I did was my most popular LP. And the most common request of people in the Rumble Roses LP, because I don't consider, like, oh my god, and hot, and look at the tits on her, in all caps, to be requests. The most common request I got related to this game was that I do some LP Rumble Roses Double X. And my response is always, the game doesn't have a story, I can't LP it. But it did give me an excuse. I played the game when I made my 100 subscriber special, and it was fun because it features cowgirls humping the ground. This is easily the most embarrassing game in my catalog. The only game that's even close to being as embarrassing as this, and I don't count Rumble Roses, because Rumble Roses and Rumble Roses Double X are kind of a package deal. But the only thing that's even close to crying with shame to being as embarrassing as this game, I did pick up, because Bullet Witch is not as embarrassing as this. Neither is Wet, in my opinion. But, the most embarrassing game in my collection that is not this is probably Oni-chan-bara, I think that's how you pronounce it, Bikini Samurai Squad, which I picked up because it was super cheap. But it's about girls fighting with samurai swords against zombies, so there's like a kitsch factor present there that I don't think you can really say in Double X. Like, you could say, yeah, you know, it's funny because they're fighting zombies, it's funny, whereas this pretty much just light porn. I apologize to any female subscribers who enjoyed LPs like Rumble Roses Double X and really do not want to sit through watching this crap while I make my announcement, but I don't know. I've had it in my mind for a long time that when I got around to doing a 500 subscriber special, I was going to do a certain rematch match, because when I did my 100 subscriber special, we had Rowdy Reiko beat the crap out of Makoto and Eigel, which was a lot of fun and took like fucking 45 minutes or so. And this time I thought I would show you a tag team match, and I would show you the evil versions of Makoto and Eigel, the Black Belt Demon and Gretkan, fighting, and I guess I'll do face Reiko and I'll give her a tag team partner so it's not completely unbalanced. Because I already proved I could easily win 1 against 2, so what would be the point of doing 2 against 1 with me having the handicap advantage? There wouldn't be one, folks. So let's get down to it. I think once I've got the match set up, then I'll probably get around to actually explaining what the announcement is supposed to be about. Oh, but let me do this before I forget, too. I was going to do a couple of impressions for you folks, as long as I'm wasting your time. First impression I want to do, I'm going to do 3 impressions of 3 different LPers that I watch, to varying degrees. First impression I'm going to do is of an LPer named Zerfall. Zerfall is, he's got 2 different LPs going. both of pretty obscure J-pop RPGs that I think both of them were never released in English and were only translated by fans. I might be wrong about that. So if you like J-pop RPGs, check them out. They're both like old school. We're not talking like Final Fantasy style, like modern Final Fantasy CGI graphics. So we're talking like overhead camera and like SNES. One of them's SNES era, one of them's Game Boy era. Because there's pretty much no RPG that's released in Japan now that somebody is not going to try to make money off of in this country. But anyway, it's my impression of Zerfall. Coughing is not part of the impression. That's my impression of Zerfall. Hope you enjoyed it. My second impression that I'm going to do is of another LPer named Eltyree. I used to watch a lot of Eltyree's stuff, and he was watching some of my stuff. Sadly, we have drifted apart over time, but I still check in occasionally on his Final Fantasy VIII LP. This is my impression of Zerfall. No! Alright, that was my impression. Not Zerfall, I mean, sorry, that was Eltyree. Zerfall, of course, was and Eltyree is no! That's my impressions of those two. Last impression I'm going to do is of an LPer named Bobo the Vulture. This impression I've been working really hard on, so I think I'm really going to nail it. Those first two impressions were pretty crap, but this one, I've absolutely got the essence of Bobo's delivery down. So, hold on. Beautiful man, calm down, I'll kill you. That's pretty much exactly how Bobo the Vulture talks, so I hope you enjoyed that. Now, let's get back to getting a match set up so that I can then get on with oh, who do I want to go first? I guess I'll make Great Khan. I like it when BBD is kind of the leader of the team, but Great Khan gets a weapon and we won't get to see it unless she leads the team off, so I guess I better go with Great Khan. And player 2 will be the BBD.
Oh, bad luck, Igel. Not Igel, you slave.
I love everything they say to each other. Alright, and we'll give... now, neither Reiko nor Dixie have weapons as baby faces, so it really doesn't matter what order they go in. So let's throw in a Caucasian so that we don't have it.
I'm honored to team up with you. Let's make this a good fight.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's join forces and do our best.
Thanks, Shang Zhang. That was like Dynasty Warriors 5 era Shang Zhang. I don't remember if the current Shang Zhang has the same voice. I don't think she does. And, did I fight at the arena last time? Do I want to fight somewhere else? I forget where I fought last time. Yeah, screw it. We'll go with the arena again. So yes, the last time I did this game, Rowdy Reiko beat the crap out of Igel and Makoto, beat them to near death for no particular reason. This time, now Igel and Makoto have both been driven to the dark side by the vicious beating they received. It really charged something deep in their hearts, which are of course behind lots and lots of digital cleavage. And now they've become twisted by evil. Reiko, in the meantime, has been restored to the side of light, justice, and goodness by Dixie and her constant entryway humping, but she still has to fight the demons of her past in the form of these two. Oh, and sadly, BBD does not get to deliver one of my favorite lines, which is, "I'm tired of your patronizing attitude," which she sometimes delivers when in a match with Reiko, but I guess not when it's a tag situation. I don't know for sure. Yes, so we're like 15 minutes into this frickin' video. I told you there was an announcement to come. And as a tag team, they are collectively known as the Naughty Empire. That's just awesome. They're pretty much the only tag team that gets a unique name and a unique team-up finisher, but they don't get a unique intro. This is the generic intro you get anytime you pair up two girls who are supposed to have a high affinity for each other. So like other characters that have a high affinity for each other but aren't considered a unique team, like Reiko and Makoto, get this intro, which is... It's even more ridiculous if you have BBD in that position, because you don't even have the like ultra tiny ridiculous, barely should even bother to have it their skirt that Great Khan has. You just look right at the old well, they're not tighty whities, but you know what I'm talking about. These two do get a unique intro, so they are known as Takira Sunrise because Japanese people have sunrises because it's the land of the rising sun, and Texans have tequila because Mexico's there. So, Tequila Sunrise, of course. They also, of course, have breasts, but, you know, you probably... If you didn't know that, the cameraman made sure you were aware of it here. You know, as much fun as I had playing Rumble Roses, I am glad that this is no longer by far my most popular LP is the Chicks in Shiny Outfits LP. The fact that people enjoyed Romance of Three Kingdoms, that allows me to feel like there's something other than just, you know, boobs that cause people to look at my videos. That's nice. Dixie's such a fucking bitch. It's like, hi there, Reiko. It's great to be your tag team partner. You are a short little chap, though. You can't high-five me. And instead of getting angry, Reiko just jumps up and high-fives her when she really could, really does just need to kick her right in the shins. So, yeah, alright, now that we're getting ready to start the match, I suppose I can actually tell you what's going on as far as the announcement. As I think I may have already said, I was hoping that I could get up to 500 subscribers and make this double as a 500 subscriber special. It's going to serve as a 500 subscriber special in a manner of speaking anyway. So I'm not going to be doing another video for that, assuming it happens. And I think I'll just start them turning on each other as soon as I possibly can, in the hopes that we can get to see them turn on each other before this is over. It would suck, however, if Reiko abandons Dixie, because that means they won't get revenge on Dixie, which is what I really want. Oh, fucking computer, I'm trying to show off here. Yeah, but anyway, so why am I doing an announcement video? Get in there and save the day. Damn it, BBD. Not that it made a difference. The hold was going to be broken out of in a second anyway, so that was completely pointless rescue by Dixie. Grab her, BBD. Do something. I'm feeling kind of ridiculous here. And not just because I'm playing this game. Yeah, but, alright, so here's the deal, folks. This is going to explain, if nothing else, why Lennis 2 disappeared, and why I was in kind of a hurry to get to the end of Trapped and Romance of the Three Kingdoms. You now die. Ah, yes, throwing salt. I love you, Greekon. But, yeah, so I have a job in working for the federal government of the United States of America, and without going into a lot of detail, I'm not in the armed services, but I am going to be going to Afghanistan for the next 6 months. As, you know, it's something that I had to volunteer to do. They do not draft people out of civilian federal, you know, civil service jobs and make them go to Afghanistan against their will. But I did volunteer to do it because I figured it would be a cooler thing to tell people when I meet them than, hey, you know, I work for the federal government and do such and such boring office job. I can be like, hey, I went to Afghanistan and, like, you know, supported the troops and blah blah. But yeah, no, that's part of it. It's just, I think it would be really cool to see another country. I've seen other countries before. I've never seen another country that I would consider as exotic as Afghanistan. Not that I'll have a lot of tourist opportunities while I'm there. I go, watch out! I'm gonna drop the elbow on this bitch. But I will be going to Afghanistan. It's going to be something that, you know, like my dad told me. He was in the Army for a lot of years, and he said that he's met a lot of people who were in the armed services. Anybody who didn't go to Vietnam, didn't volunteer for a tour for whatever reason, or people who joined the military after Vietnam.
The weaker the dog, the more it barks.
I agree with you, BBD. I don't normally judge dogs by, like, you know, if I see a dog, somebody introduces me to a dog, I'm not a dog person, but I usually consider, hey, does the dog seem friendly? Does the dog seem loud and yippy? Does the dog smell bad? But I think it's a legitimate question. A legitimate way to judge a dog is whether it is strong or weak, as BBD has apparently just done. But anyway, and it is the tiny yip dogs that tend to... You don't think of them as being powerful dogs. I love that. And I work in the arm, just... I don't know why. That's the only part of the body that BBD is not really good at working, because she's a submission wrestler, but she doesn't really have a good arm submission. Or she does, but it's kind of hard to set up. You weak. Everyone look at my ass because you're weak. And for some reason that means you look at my ass. No, what was I saying? I jumped straight from something my dad told me that I thought was very wise and important to a fictional digital chick talking about her ass. But no, he said that he met a lot of people who joined the military after Vietnam, and their biggest regret was that they never got to serve there because it wouldn't an opportunity for a really life-changing experience, give them a different perspective. Shut the fuck up, BBD. You'll get tagged in when I'm ready. And yeah, and he said, and I think you might feel the same way. If you had the chance to go serve in Afghanistan, it would be a really unique thing to do. It's not an opportunity that you'll ever get again. If you pass it up, you might spend a lot of your time wondering what would it have been like if I'd actually gone to Afghanistan for those. It's going to be a 6-month tour. It's actually 179 days because that way they don't have to give you rest and recuperation leave. If you go 6 months in theater, I think they're required to give you rest and recuperation leave, so they call it 179 days instead. What the hell? It's H mover. Boom, boom. And I'm not really talking about... I'm not doing my Great Khan voice nearly as much as I thought I would once I had an excuse. No, don't break it up before. I didn't even get to do anything, damn it. Folks at home didn't even get to see the awesomeness of the move because BBD didn't make the save. Okay, but yeah. So I'm going to Afghanistan. It's a 6-month tour. I have the option to extend. I may or may not do that. I know somebody who works in my office who went to Iraq and extended to a year. See, I don't know how that would hurt really all that much. I think it would tire Great Khan out. It also appears that she's getting pinned here. That the ref should be counting her down. I don't want to actually win here. Jeez.
5 minutes go. Gotcha.
I'm trying to grapple Dixie. Am I going to get to do anything or not? I appear to have damaged Reiko's head while I was trying to focus on the arms, but no matter. Yeah, okay, so I've been beating around the bush for a long time, but I'm going to Afghanistan. I'm announcing it to the YouTube world in the weirdest possible way with a fetish wrestling girls match. Yeah, whatever. Dixie freaking suck. Yeah, Great Khan not meant to be like a challenging technician of a wrestler. Pretty much more of a forehead biter. Rise up like you do, Makoto. Now, working the arm some more. This is like the only good arm submission BBD has, and to do it, you have to run up to a stunned opponent, which means it is rather difficult to set up. Yeah, but like, okay, so I knew one person who went to Afghanistan, or Iraq, and they extended for a year and made a lot of money, and then immediately left their job to go work for a different agency. So that's always a possibility. Yeah, let her up. Let her up! I don't want to end this match yet. So that might happen. Let's keep throwing her into Dixie in the hope that I can get Dixie to abandon Reiko. I don't want Reiko to abandon Dixie, because then they don't get to have their revenge on Dixie. Or Reiko, whatever. Which I'm kind of vaguely implying is the plot of this, although I'm not bothering to talk in like my stupid falsetto voice. And like make them actually talk right now. I'm gonna break your arm, bitch. I do enjoy breaking bitches' arms. And I'll do a little chain submission while I have an opportunity. This does hurt the arm a little, but not really that much. You have to do timed button presses to get this to work, which is unusual in this game. There's a couple of moves that involve timed button presses. For the most part, you're just hit the buttons once or twice, and you've got sexy chicks doing sexy moves. Yeah. Anyway, so what I'm trying to get at here, folks, is that I'm going to be going to Afghanistan for at least 6 months, possibly longer, and I don't imagine that it's going to be easy to LP from over there. I am told that I will most likely be living in a trailer where I will share bathroom space with one of them because of my my pay grade in the government system. I'm not going to be stuck in barracks or anything, but I will be living with shared bathroom space privacy as far as having my own bedroom. I won't be bunking up in the same room as other people, but probably not super privacy. More important, and I don't mind making one person sit and listen while I do LPs from the other room. That's fine. They can deal with it. It's more about the fact that I'm not going to have time. Toll, man, Aqualung, doo 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 doo. Breaking a chick's leg, doo, doo, doo. Making sure she can't walk anymore. Doo, 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 doo. Tackling you too. That wasn't much of a judo move, but whatever. Yeah, I love the BBD. I don't feel like I'm doing them justice. I'm too distracted by talking about this adjustment or announcement that I should have been talking about for this whole time. Damn it, she got the tag. Well, there's nothing for it now but to do tag team finishers. This is not their unique finisher. This is a finisher any tag team can do. I didn't set up the tag team finisher properly for them to do their unique finisher. But I might as well keep working on Dixie here. Match is going to go significantly longer than it would if I had prevented her ever from tagging out. Because now it's unlikely she's going to tag out to Reiko until I get her really hurt, because Reiko is pretty much ready to be defeated at any point. But yeah, the reason I won't be doing a lot of LPing from Afghanistan, folks, because I'm going to be working 70 to 80 hour work weeks. They don't really give you a ton of time off when you're in Afghanistan because there's really no place for you to go. I'll be on a military base. I'm not going to tell you exactly where, but I'm not going to be hanging around with the locals in town or anything like that. So, 10 minutes are gone, folks. Yeah, so I'll be working 70 or 80 hours a week, which means like 30 to 40 hours of overtime. There's hazard pay, there's Sunday pay differential. It's going to be a really sweet deal. I'm going to be able to pay off my college loans and maybe buy some shit when I get back. All in all, it's a pretty sweet setup for me. If I can like not go crazy from working all the hours, but there's not going to be a ton of time for LPing, and I was trying to do my super fancy weapon attack, but I got choke slammed instead. Which isn't really what I wanted. Oh, and I get to do some biting as Makoto too. Everybody take a good look at my butt while I choke a bitch. What are you, like, rubbing your teeth in her face? I don't really get it, but she's totally humiliated now. H-move time. That's good, I suppose. Reiko is too devastated to actually do anything about it, so that's nice too. But I just accidentally tagged out, which I didn't mean to do. I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Toll! Cole the Conqueror! STO or Rock Bottom or... The Wolf Bottom, the Mongolian Conqueror Bottom! Makoto's barely covered bottom! Ow. Ow. That sucks for me. I'm not gonna bother to get weapons. I already got plenty of weapons, or I got a weapon in the ring. It's not the easiest one to use in the game, but it's still fun. Great Khan is nearly humiliated though, just from missing moves. So you can see BBD has yet to experience any build on her humiliation meter. That's such an awesome move. It never hits unless you've got them stunned. Even then they can sometimes block it, but I just love the idea of hitting people with a flaming stick. I mean, seriously, you're gonna bring this into a wrestling ring? The flaming stick? And that's totally deserved that. Let's do a tag team finisher. This is not the unique finisher either, but it looks cool. Must pay for this or something.
Great Khan will win. Emperor most strongest. You guys become slaves.
It sounds like a good deal to me.
Emperor most strongest.
You guys become slaves! Hooray!
Slaves. You scared of fighting Emperor? You weak.
Yep. I would not be... I don't know. I'd probably be scared of fighting this girl. She does seem pretty psycho. So other characters can do the just poking you with the stick thing, but the waving it around over your head like an idiot and then using it, only Great Khan can pull off that incredible technique. Yeah, okay, so I'll be working like 70 to 80 hours a week, so I'm not really going to have a ton of time for LPing. If I do LP, I'm not bringing my desktop and my game engines, Xbox 360 and PS2, with me to Afghanistan. I'm not going to have a ton of space. Which means that if I decide to LP once in a while, just as a way to break the tension during those few hours I've got off, it would have to be SNES or below in like technology games. Something that I could emulate on my trusty laptop that I am bringing with me. And that is why the Lennis 2 LP stopped, because that is the one thing that I could potentially record and upload over the next 6 months. So what am I saying? I'm saying that Lennis 2 might be coming back, but I don't know for sure yet. I'm going to have to see what the situation is on the ground when I get to Afghanistan. What else can I tell you? Yeah, I have, however, I don't really want my channel to die while I'm gone, because I've enjoyed this, and God damn it, this isn't the one I was hoping they would go for. I'm trying to get them to do, I think she has to be face up before I can do the unique finisher, maybe. But at least this might mean I can get her to tag out to Reiko now, because she also has to be pretty much ready to be defeated at any time. Ow. But I don't want my channel to die while I'm gone. I've been watching closely to see how long it would take to get up to 500 videos, and there's a little race in the back of my mind between one of the videos that's on my like front page, which is the maybe this is gonna be it. Here we go. This is stupid as hell, but this is their tag team finisher that's unique to these two. Don't understand why if Aigle is supposed to be the strong one, and Makoto is supposed to be the technical one, and may or may not possibly. I don't think one of them is meant to be smaller than the other, just that Aigle is supposed to be physical powerhouse. I don't know why Aigle climbs up on Makoto's shoulders, but whatever. Yeah, but I didn't want my channel to die. I've been paying attention to a little informal race between Aigle's Story Mode Video 1, which is on my front page, and basically features a thumbnail still of Aigle standing there with her digital breasts in all their digital glory, and my subscription count. And the Aigle video has always been 20 or 30 videos or views ahead of the subscription count, basically meaning that whatever it is that causes people to hit that subscription button, it doesn't occur as often as people decide to check out Aigle in her babyface form. She's one of the few characters actually cuter in her babyface form in this game.
Get back, Igor.
Wrong! Their tag-off dialogue is supposed to consist mainly of BBD calling Great Khan Aigle, and Great Khan, who, as you may remember from her story mode, is in this weird denial where she tries to pretend that she's not the same person as Aigle, tells her that she's wrong. And I find that really amusing, but I don't really know that. I think the timing of their statements has been goofed up here, and they haven't actually been doing it properly.
All right.
All right. Aigle, or Great Khan, almost humiliated all the way. Yeah, but anyway, no, I don't want my channel to die. I'm hoping to pick it back up when I get back, because I've had a lot of fun with it. So one of the things that I did when I found out I was likely to be going to Afghanistan, before it was really official. Oh shit! I'm getting hit with moves. I even got humiliation meter built up a little bit. In theory, I could be pinned here, but no, I don't think so.
Come on.
Bang, I don't get it on. Fun.
All right.
Oh, and that submission move when you have control over the camera is the most obscene thing in the world, just because of the way that BBD's little robe thing is open. You just get like this, yeah, it's very much a like invitation to move the camera around and get a look at all of, you know, good digital stuff, as it were. But yeah, okay, now Great Khan is entering into that. I'm just gonna come into the ring and say shit for no reason mode. Damn it! I want you guys to split up and become enemies. That is part of my part of our sick and twisted revenge against you for beating the crap out of us when we were nice, is to drive you away from your friends. It's pretty messed up, I know. That really hurt that bad. The kick to the end of the inside thighs can't be that pleasant, but I really do not want to lose this because I beat them up for so long that Reiko was able to get a finisher just from occasionally avoiding a move and hitting 1 or 2 punches at a time. Because I probably will fall to getting hit with 1 finisher here. Alright, well, let's give you all my finishers at least. No, I didn't mean to do that shit. Oh well, whatever, who cares. Get the hell up. Ow. Yeah, but I don't want... Okay, jeez, I'm getting so distracted, I'm sorry. But I don't want my channel to die. So what I did when I found out I was going to Afghanistan is I pre-recorded some stuff. I know that that's not the ideal way to do it. People got kind of annoyed when they found out that I had recorded ahead on Romance of 3 Kingdoms so that your comments were not really affecting my gameplay. But I really didn't have another option if I wanted you guys to see all of the... Oh, we've already seen this. It's like the only move you guys have already seen, finisher-wise. It's really, really stupid, so stop doing this. It's lamer than hell. And how is that stick still on fire, but it hasn't set fire to the ring? Come on, Great Khan. I know you're dumb, but you have to know that doesn't make sense. It's a killer move. Oh, this is a really sweet move, too. Ow, that's pretty much a dead chick right there. Let her up. What the hell? I gotta tag in BBD and get her to do her humiliation move, because while the humiliation gauge is full, it's not giving me the indication of when I can do something else, and I forget how to do their lethal moves. There's the Wild Courtesan Dance, so named because she sets Reiko's leg on fire? I don't really know. This is a head submission for some reason, although it appears that the only thing that are being affected are the arms. It's also, oddly enough, a finisher where you get full camera control, but there's actually no angle from which you can stare at Makoto's crotch, even though you'd think that would be the whole point of the move. Leave to Emperor! Yeah, bitch. Reiko now has a finisher, so I do have to be somewhat careful here, or I will lose this in a really stupid fashion.
This is only the... I will win!
That seems unlikely. It is possible, I grant you that. Oh, damn it. I don't know how to do her lethal move, but now, because it's a tag match and they've both got finishers, I'm not going to be able to see it either. It's going to keep telling me, oh, you can go for a... No, that's the killer move again. It does look like it should kill you dead, which is cool, but yeah. No, I've recorded stuff off camera. Damn it, stay focused, JG. I've recorded stuff off camera, and
This is it.
I've asked Bobo the Vulture, who I've entrusted with my login information, to just kind of do a caretaker thing where he uploads videos a few at a time and posts new video updates for you folks occasionally. Do I have to get behind her? No, that's what I've been doing like 8 times. It always hasn't worked. Learn, JG. Acquire new information from your mistakes. And also counter correctly occasionally. That would be good. The first one that I will mention... Well, I'm humiliated. That's... How the hell did I get humiliated in all this? BBD, get the fuck on the apron. If I get hit with a move, you're gonna have to make a save. It's actually dangerous. Want to get her out in case she gets hit with an H move and BBD doesn't save. Although just getting hit with a regular finisher would probably be enough to make me lose at this point. Because just from getting hit with the occasional punch or kick, both of my girls are taking a bit of damage here. There's the lethal move of BBD anyway. Ow! That would hurt. Kick at the end is just kind of showing you up a little bit, but the... What did you say about Magnificent? I didn't really catch that. Ow. That kind of hurt. Get on up, get on scene. Like a sex machine. Get on up. There's her other finisher, which is a crazy judo throw. Which drops you right on the head. Seems pretty nasty. Here's a move that fills her H move. Like, actually, if I really just wanted to win this match as fast as I could, I would start with BBD, use this move until she was humiliated, and then use my H move. If you break up, if you stop Dixie from making the save, you can win in under a minute that way. Ironic, since this has been going on for like more than 20 minutes now. So I'm trying to get them to break up. But yeah, oh jeez, again, it's just like my 100 subscriber special, just rambling incoherently. There's really 2 LPs right now that I know are ready as of recording this. I might get something else going, possibly with Bobo before I go, though I don't have much time left. But the first one that I'm going to mention, although not the first one to have been recorded, was the Dynasty Warriors 7. We're doing an LP together. We've done an LP together of the Wu story. I know that you guys would prefer if they were posted as they were recorded, so you guys could comment. We could respond to your comments in the LP itself. Like I said, that just wasn't really practical. I wanted to have something to keep the channel up and active after I was gone. So you get another Dynasty Warriors story mode, Dynasty Warriors 7 story, this time the story of Wu. As you may recall from the story of Wei, it's much longer and more involved than any of the stories in Dynasty Warriors 5, but it's one story for an entire kingdom instead of stories for each individual officer. Now, the other big thing that I've got recorded and ready to go, I haven't actually finished the game. And it's been a long time since I've recorded any new material for it. I recorded over the course of several weeks as much as I possibly could, and I haven't had time to play it. As going to Afghanistan got closer and closer, I had stuff to do, like, you know, making sure that I got, like, you know, all my shots that I need, and getting ready to move, you know, medical, dental exams. Oh, there's a lot of, you know, procedural work involved in getting an overseas transfer. But I did manage to get about 50 videos recorded of, it's kind of a change of pace for me, because I wanted something I knew would be long enough that Bobo could upload 1 or 2 videos a week and it could keep going for all that time. But it's going to be another really long term. It's not, before you get too excited, Romance of Three Kingdoms fans, it's not a Romance of Three Kingdoms type of thing. It is a blind, hardcore run of Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas, I'm not the only person LPing that. So, it's not exactly bold territory where no one has gone before. But it was a game that I really wanted to play, and I kind of figured I would never get around to playing it unless I did an LP of it, because I spend way too much time LPing as it is, and I really don't ever anymore, it seems, play video games when I'm not recording. Because I would do nothing except play video games. Although I have been playing a little bit of Ogre Battle on the SNES emulators for fun. I might try to turn some of that into an LP later. Just record and play through as quickly as I can until I get to where my current save is, and then load state so that I've got all the souped up characters that I've worked on building. But yeah, lots of blathering, unfocused, just random talking. But what I've been getting at here is I'm going to be gone for 6 months. I will still have internet access, and so I'm hoping that people will continue to post comments. But so I'm hoping that people will post comments on my videos as Bobo uploads them, but it's all going to be, it's not live, it will be Memorex, and so nothing can be done about that, I'm afraid. Maybe, does she have one where you have to... Maybe you have to be in front of a stunned opponent. Or maybe you have this... She might have one where you have to have an opponent who's actually running towards you. Although I thought that was Igel. Well, let's see. Yeah, apparently it's Igel who has that set up. There we go. It's just a regular old be in front of her and then... Ow! Doesn't look as bad as her other one did, actually, but... Alright, let's get her back up to 5 finishers so that we can see a montage of double team finishers. And continue trying to get them to split up. This is a fun move, too. I don't think I'll get the flaming stick involved anymore, folks. I had as much fun with... Oh, wait, you know what? No, you didn't see her... She has a special weapons finisher using that. I don't know how I'm going to get to do it, though. She's not going to... It's not going to pick it up because she has to face Reiko. If I get Reiko over here, now I can do it. Ah, except she's going to drop it, damn it. Oh, so there's going to be, it's going to be released very slowly to keep it going, but there is going to be at least 50 videos worth of Fallout New Vegas. Blind, hardcore. If you enjoy this video, or I just kind of like... If you'd have enjoyed me just blathering on endlessly, then you'll love that, because it's going to be a completely unfocused sandbox game LP. Never done one of those. We'll see if it's a disaster or what. Reiko, you've had so many chances to hit me with that finisher. You really should have won this by now. I'm being so sloppy about how I'm defeating you. Here we go. So ridiculous.
30 seconds left.
What do you mean 30 seconds left? There's a half-hour time limit? I had no idea.
20 seconds left.
I had no idea there's a freaking time limit. Shit. I wanted BBD to win this thing too. No time. Okay, folks, you have been saved by the bell.
10, 9, 8, 7.
The counts don't seem to be moving at the same speed, do they? 10, 9, 8, 7, 1, 2. Now let's pose kind of creepily together, Igel. Oh, that's adorable. You didn't get to hear any of Black Belt Demon's taunts because I was too busy babbling and just not focusing and blah blah blah. But thank God for the 30-minute time limit, folks, because it forced me to finally fucking wrap this thing up. So, alright, what did we learn? Well, the Naughty Empire is the best name that any tag team has ever had, and although you didn't really get to see much of it, I love the fact that every time they tag in and out, Black Belt Demon refers to Igel as Igel, and Igel says, "Wrong!" You got to see the insane ludicrousness of the Great Khan's flaming stick of death, where she blows Mongolian mist into it to kill you. We did not get to see Dixie and Reiko get torn apart by, you know, bitter whateverness, but we did get to see pretty much everybody's finishers. And you found out what I was trying to make the announcement about and just kept pussyfooting around all along, which is, to sum up, going to Afghanistan. Don't know I can LP from there. If I can, it will be Lennis 2 and other SNES games on an emulator. They will come out very slowly because I doubt that I will have ever the time or inclination to do several videos worth of recording in one sitting. To try and keep my channel going because, you know, I've got less than 500 subscribers and it's not exactly setting YouTube on fire. I am having fun with it and I don't want it to die, so I've recorded some Fallout New Vegas, a blind hardcore run. So if you've never seen Fallout New Vegas, I ask that you choose me as the elf here to guide you through the game. And I do intend to pick up and finish the game when I get back, but like I said, I'll be there for 6 months at least. Also, we're going to have Dynasty Warrior 7 coming out. And yeah, that's where I'm at, folks. Wish me luck. If you're a religious type, say a prayer. I don't think I'm going to be in any particular danger. I've been inoculated against anthrax, smallpox, and all sorts of crazy shit, which means I'm going to be essentially biologically invulnerable at the end of this. But you know, mostly people at work who are just trying to mess with me, been saying stuff like, "Oh, well, good luck, you know, could get blown up," and I'm like, I could get hit by a bus walking down the street here. So, you know, I'm not worried for my life. I'm more worried about cracking from working for all those hours, 70 to 88 hours a week. I think could drive you nuts. Which is why I haven't committed to the idea that I'm going to extend to a year or whatever, but man, the money will be very tempting. So when I come back and I'm ready to LP some more, hopefully people will continue to sign up and comment and just keep the channel active while I'm sort of watching over it from a distance. Yeah, you guys just keep breathing and shifting around with an unnecessary amount of movement there. That's great. Go and look, there's pictures of Reiko and Dixie in the background, the girls who just got their asses kicked. But yeah, so I hope people will continue to watch and subscribe and enjoy and comment and do all that stuff in my absence. When I come back in 6 months, I will have the money necessary to, I don't know, the computer I've got is handling LPing pretty well, the desktop. So I don't think my LPing will be affected by exciting new purchases, but you know, I might be able to get a laptop that will allow me to emulate PS1 games, which would make it much easier to play PS1 games because I wouldn't have to do the whole actual capture. It would open up the possibility of me LPing PS1 and I guess N64 era games that I don't already own. Whereas right now, anything you see from me that's on the Xbox or the PS 3, Xbox 360 or PS2, I should say, are games that I actually own. So there you have it, folks. What else can I tell you? I guess there's not a whole lot else I can tell you. What I can do is real quick show you a Queen's Match. No, those are creepy. Just the whole concept. Before I wrap this thing up, let me just show you BBD's entrance because it's fucking hilarious. And this video is going super long, but who cares? It's too late to do anything about that now. Who else has an entrance that's worth showcasing? Nobody's entrance really stands out as being as awesome as BBD's and its complete retardedness. Will they let me fight Makoto? Ooh, I can do a mirror match, Makoto versus BBD. You can't do that in Rumble Roses, so I guess it never occurred to me you could do it in this game, but you can. Huh, neat. Alright, so I'll make this one much faster, folks. But I'm going to quickly just run over the ideas for games that I would have LP'd or tried to LP over the next 6 months if I could. And that way you guys will have an opportunity to sound off on which ones you think sound good. And I'll know which ones to maybe pick up when I come back. But first, we've got to watch the Black Belt Demon's completely awesome entrance, which features like the most awesome generic guitar riff ever. Maybe I should have had Black Belt Demon versus Superstar Black Belt Demon. She has the coolest entrance in history. This one is like more ridiculous. Her other one is actually kind of cool and like creepy. Whereas this one I just find hilarious because she fights fucking bear. You may remember from Rumble Roses, part of what made the Black Belt Demon so awesome is that she tried to act like really cool and unperturbed as she fought a tree. In this game, she's like completely disaffected in a really kind of hot way while fighting a fucking bear. PBT, you're the best ever. I seriously do wish that like some kind of RPG, like a fully voice acted RPG with a really in-depth story where you get to know the characters really well. They would just like pick up like and take Yuna or some heroine from like Lightning or you know, one of the ladies who was in Lost Odyssey or something. Just like pick them up and replace them with BBD and have BBD just in a full-length story with lots of plot and character development of people around her, and she would just like be completely bored and disaffected with the whole thing. It would be awesome. So here it is, the battle of good Makoto versus evil Makoto. And I'm only doing this because, like I said, I was going to try to talk about games that I had considered playing. Now, let me think here. I think for some reason Pancake's guy's popping into my head. He'd said something that I wanted to respond to, although it was quite a long time ago, and I can't remember what the heck it was Pancake's guy said. So never mind Pancake's guy. I'm sorry. I've completely forgotten what it was he said that I was thinking of. Oh no. some kind of giant chestnut mascot. I mean, what the fuck, game? What the hell's going on? Whether she's good or evil, I find Makoto just completely precious. She's either dancing around with like a chestnut being like, I'm happy curly girl, I'm a positive role model, please look at my short shorts and my chestnut that I'd like to play dancing around with the... It's not as, you know, the crawling under the ring ropes and being embarrassed entrance for the first game was fucking awesome, but it didn't feature like an anthropomorphic, I mean, chestnut. That's awesome. I think that's a chestnut based on something I read at like the Game Facts board, but I don't even know. It's just some kind of like, oh, I'm a happy mascot. I'm going to dance you. It's like, hi, I'm a positive role model. I'm going to get my ass kicked by my own evil doppelganger who fights bears. Yeah. If I don't hurry up and talk about these games that I was going to talk about, then this will be over way too fast. But yeah, Nate Halos wanted me to play Treasure of Legend, something of Rudra. Somebody a long time ago, and I think they've disappeared when I didn't really follow up on the suggestion, wanted me to play, I think, Phantasy Star 2, possibly, which I don't have a Genesis emulator, but I could get one. Perennial idea of mine is to get a hold of one of the Breath of Fire games that I only played the SNES ones, but there were two. Damn, I'm doing awful here. I swear to God, most of the time I would have won by now, and she's giving me like the fancy chain submission, and now she's blocking my. I'm just doing horrible here. All right, pitch. This will not stand. Everybody look at my butt. Ow. Yeah, so there's a Breath of Fire games, always. I thought a long time ago about doing Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals, after I did Lufia. At the time, El Tyree was doing it, and I was like subscribed to him and watching his stuff. And while I'm still subscribed to him, occasionally watch his stuff, I think I've waited long enough to have respect for another LPer's take on the game, especially considering that that HC Bailey dude has done an LP of that game, which has probably gotten more views than all of our entire channels put together. So, whatever. But yeah, Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals, and that one could be a fun choice for me because it's got like lots of on-screen text dialogue, which I could read and do fun, goofy voice acting for. I love that. BBD has a great moveset. I really didn't showcase enough there. Because it is all like just her really showing up her opponents, making them look bad. And now I can't remember what all of her awesome grapples were, but... There's one. Raking the nose. God damn it, Makoto. I mean, I'm Makoto too. I'm not playing that whole I pretend I'm not Aigle game. I don't have to pretend I'm not Aigle. I'm clearly not Aigle. Anyway, here's her finisher. We're like, what the heck, really? You actually created a finisher where you can't just stare at her ass? You can sort of see it a little bit, whatever. But yeah, I mean, that's the point of this game, really, is to stare at people's asses. And give you a finisher where that really doesn't happen. Yeah, but the Breath of Fire games are perennial choices for me. I have been pressuring Bobo the Vulture to get moving on Metal Gear so I can do Snake's Revenge. Not because I want to do Snake's Revenge in and of itself that much, although I think it is a, you know, fun little Nintendo era game that didn't get enough attention or love, or has been kind of unfairly criticized as being the most horrible game ever, when really there's nothing wrong with it except for the fact that there are Kojima purists out there who object to the fact that they put the name Metal Gear on it when Kojima didn't make it. It's a perfectly serviceable 8-bit Nintendo game by itself. But I want to LP that because I want... Oh, damn it, I forgot to do my little chain button smash thing. I want to LP that because I want Bobo to then do Metal Gear Solid, because I want to do Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of the Patriots. And clearly I can't do that unless Bobo does the other games first. I mean, you know, I can't just LP whatever game I want. That would be silly. I want to do Metal Gear Solid 2 Guns of the Patriots, and then I could follow it up probably by doing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I don't have Metal Gear Solid 4 because I don't have a PS3, although I've played it. There were more games that I had in mind, but now I'm not being able to think of them really. And for some reason, then 8 nails, 9-inch nails, and then 8 halos, whatever you want to call them.
Alright.
Favorited a video, and because he's like on my friends and I'm subscribed to him, blah blah, I noticed that he'd favorited us. You know, you can see your crotch. That's thank you, Makoto, for making us laugh about love again.
Alright.
Oh yeah, this is the one where it's just like, yeah, they're just like begging you to stare at everything. Boom.
The weaker the dog, the more it barks.
And I do judge dogs by their power levels. I have a scouter I borrowed from troops working for Frieza that I used to judge the power levels of dogs.
Yeah. Anyway, now this video's gone like for an hour. This is getting insane. But yeah, he favorited an LP of a game I remember from when I was a kid that was a lot of fun, which is Clash of Demon Head. But then the LP that he favorited was unfinished. So it's like, what the fuck? And I got this brief desired LP Clash of Demon Head, which is so far I've resisted. But that's on my list of things that would be fun to do. At this point, I really just want
5
to
minutes gone.
hear all of BBD's taunts, and then I'm going to end this.
You're so weak. You probably think the song is about... Well, that's vain, but you know what I'm saying.
Maybe I'll go up on a journey.
She says that like it's the most evil, heelish thing in the world.
What a racket.
Yes, I am enforcing RICO laws to prevent
The
racketeering.
weaker the dog, the more it barks.
That's my whole thing.
There.
Boom.
And she can't do any...
Just try if you can.
Can't do a move anywhere near as cool as you'd think she could do in that position. We're not talking like WWE face riding moves in this game, really. And by cool, I mean like blatantly supposed to be erotic and not particularly damaging. You're a girl!
You're a big softy, Makoto. That's what I like about you.
Now come at me however you wish.
Hey, don't you taunt me, bitch.
What a racket.
The sound you make when you hit the mat.
Alright, time to finish this. Yeah, I was gonna list a bunch of games I was thinking of LPing, but now I'm blank. I'm drawing a blank. Boba the Vulture had mentioned LPing together the Bikini Samurai Squad game. That could be fun.
Video killed the radio star.
Throw.
So that's a possibility. Montage of finishers.
To truly prove once and for all that sluttiness and evil is more powerful than goodness and dancing around with anthropomorphic jackals. I mean, not
Jackals.
Why did I say jackals?
I don't know. Now I gotta do my H move. If I'm gonna do a montage of finishers, I have to do the H move. Forgot about that. Yeah, so I want to do the Metal Gear games, so that means Bobo would have to get going on the Metal Gear games that would be his responsibility. I wanted to do possibly some more Breath of Fire, possibly some more. People have mentioned Nobunaga, that's Iron Triangle. People have mentioned Romance of the Three Kingdoms 10. People have mentioned, well, I have mentioned Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals. Possibly Ogre Battle is one that I've been playing off screen, and it would be like probably not quite as long as Romance of the Three Kingdoms, but pretty similar in terms of being a really long-term kind of LP, more of a fantasy elements thing. I wanted to play Final Fantasy Tactics, and I was talked out of it, so that could always come back. Yeah, there's all sorts of possibilities, folks. But now I've been talking for over an hour, which was never my intent. But, you know, I'll throw this up. There'll be an hour's worth of nonsense that you guys can watch at your leisure. This has been Mysterious JG. I guess I really do need to cut it off. So let me just say this. If somehow the channel ever picks up for whatever reason, because I have experiences while I'm overseas where I just don't have the energy to do it anymore, or, you know, I get blown up, or, you know, whatever could happen. God forbid. It's been fun, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I've lined up to keep you busy while I'm gone. But this is BBD on behalf of me, breathing heavily, and this is Mysterious JG. I want to thank you for watching this incredible incredibly long video, and I hope you were able to sit through the whole thing patiently while I blathered on endlessly. And thanks to everybody who's been watching. Some reason the guy who's coming to mind now is Sorkin Nail, who has, or Sorkin, I don't remember what your username is. He's been commenting on my videos, and he's one of the people that I don't think I've name dropped in my videos. As you know, it's a lot of guys that I've name dropped, people who've been watching, commenting, that I've enjoyed having their support or whatnot. Sorkin's one of the guys who came in to watch Romance of Three Kingdoms and then watched a bunch of other stuff, and I don't think I ever got around to thanking him. So thanks to you. Thanks to everybody who's ever commented that I haven't you know, mentioned individually, because, you know, there are a lot of you, and it's nice. Like Frisky Dingo, who is apparently a soldier, because he'd mentioned loading up a bunch of my videos to show to his fellow soldiers, and that felt good, even if I tried to ask him a question about it, but he never responded, because I don't think he checks his own channel. And that did remind me of one other thing. I'll make this real quick. I had intended, as a 1-year anniversary of my channel, which would have been back in May, to do a video where I had short little highlights from each of the LPs I've done. I started just collecting timestamps for the things that I would want to include from Tecmo Secret of the Stars. I wasn't selective enough, so anything I found even vaguely amusing I put in, or I was going to put in at one point. And I was going to have like half an hour just of Tecmo Secret of the Stars. The video would have been even longer than this ridiculous rambling video is right now. But that has been pretty much killed by the fact that I lost another external hard drive, and once again, after doing a lot of work downloading my own videos back off of YouTube so I'd have copies of them, that hard drive blew up, and I now, once again, if my channel were shut down tomorrow, 90% of the videos that I've done would be lost. I do not have backups of anything. Again, piss me off. So if anybody else feels like doing what I had planned to do, which is a little montage of highlights from everything, you know, it's going to be like Tecmo Secret of the Stars would have, like, me singing Avatar wears a money suit, and that kind of crap. You know, knock yourself out. But sadly, it doesn't look like I'm ever going to have a chance to do it. And I'm never going to have a chance to even go to Afghanistan if I don't shut up. So anyway, this is Mysterious JG. I've been talking now for almost an hour. Sorry about that, folks. But you will have plenty more of me talking to deal with, just not updating quite as frequently in the next 6 months. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you continue to support. I hope you enjoyed watching Black Belt Demon and Great Khan beat the crap out of people. And I will see you on the interwebs, watching on a low-speed connection from afar. So everybody whose LPs I'm watching, keep on LPing. Everybody who's commenting, keep on commenting. And see you later. Bye-bye.